Okay. Now we are going to discuss Microsoft's press conference. And you can see the stuff on the screen. I'm not going to talk about any of the quote-unquote hardware stuff because I'd rather just focus on the game stuff, the games. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's start here. Gears of War 4 looks okay. I don't care because I don't give a shit about shooters. I don't care. So, I mean, what they showed looked good. And it looks like it could be an interesting game and all, but Killer Instinct. Okay, but fighting games really aren't my thing. I mean, aside from Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, I really don't dabble into fighting games that much. Now, Forza Horizon 3, it looked pretty good, but it's, it's a racing game, and I mean, a lot of times, if you've played one racing game, you played them all, I mean, but I mean, the visuals look good, and I'm sure it's going to have the same amount of cars as the Forza series has had before. I would like to know what tracks, what kind of tracks and what kind of events they're going to do with it, but from what I saw, it was basically just a teaser. At least it looked like that to me, so I'll wait to see more of it. Let's see, I got State of Decay 2, looks okay, but I didn't play the first State of Decay, so I don't really know much about it other than what they showed, and it kind of looks, like kind of looks like Fallout without the nuclear destruction. Minecraft, okay, don't care. It's Minecraft. I mean, Dead Rising, don't give a shit. Alright. If you saw the Sony video, it's basically the same thing I said in the Sony video. I don't give a shit about the whole zombie thing. I don't understand the whole appeal of zombies, and I haven't played any of the Dead Rising games. This isn't going to get me to play it at all, so don't care. Tekken 7, again, fighting game. I mean, it's Tekken. And, but again, outside of Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, I really don't have much knowledge of fighting games. Rare Scan Sea of Thieves looks interesting. I don't know how well it's going to play. And I'm not talking about the controls in the game itself. I'm talking about, anybody who's played online games before knows that there's for lack of a better term, there's some real douchebags out there. I mean, let's just be honest. There's some people out there online that don't give two fucks about your gameplay experience. They only care about one thing. They win, you lose. And so, yeah, it's just, I mean, an online pirate-themed co-op game could be interesting, but, it's like I said, you have that problem with online games. There's just some people who only care about themselves, and you know what I mean when I say that. Alright, let's see. Halo Wars 2, don't care. Not a fan of Halo. Sorry, but newsflash, it's a shooter, I don't care. Well, Microsoft showed Final Fantasy 15 first. Sony showed it. It basically was the same thing minus any VR stuff. And again, like I said in the Sony video, I haven't had much interest in Final Fantasy since Final Fantasy 12, so I might be missing a couple of things, but if I am, I probably didn't write them down because it wasn't anything I felt like mentioning. I mean, overall, it was, you know, the typical Microsoft press conference, and I will say something about this. It was 2 hours, but it wasn't 2 hours, you know. Granted, some of the things went on a little longer than they should have, but it wasn't as bad as the Ubisoft press conference was. Microsoft was 2 hours, but it felt like it was, you know, more substance than flash, whereas Ubisoft felt more flash than substance, but I'll get into that in the Ubisoft video, okay? Hey, you like seeing my pinky? My pinky, ooh, there's my pinky. Sorry, I just been in a real goofy mood today. Don't mind me, I'm just a little goofy today. Alright, that's it for this one.